Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're tuned in live to watch me print a barn, but not for Barn Eccles, Loyal Moses. This is a part of his endeavor to get toys to families who might otherwise not get toys this holiday season. And so, since I had the red loaded, I asked if he needed any barns. He says, yeah, I need a barn. So I'm printing a barn. And then tomorrow, I'm thinking of printing a tractor. So I'm going to send a red tractor and a red barn to Loyal. Not barn. Does Barnacles live in a barn? It's possible. I don't know if anybody can. Yes. Did you like? You like? Yes. The weather outside may be frightful, but I am dressed delightful. There we go. Hopefully the audio is coming across loud and clear, because I separated all the sources, and so theoretically, certain things aren't loud or too loud. Things may be too loud, not loud enough. Let me know if I need to make further adjustments, please. Really appreciate it. If again. Doing something with the audio sometimes could and spell disaster, especially you can barely hear me. Well, my microphone hasn't changed. Everything else would have changed. Nothing else would have changed at all. Don't say that, Hollywood. Like I'm like, no. The sound bed may be low. I know I separated the parachute too, so hopefully that'll be a little softer. The sound alert should be a little softer. But if they're still a little too loud, let me know and I can adjust a little further. Like, maybe a little lower than that. Maybe a little lower than that. Certainly enough where I can hear it and still indicates that, they're going off. I got a few things to show you. Got a few things. In preparing for the holiday, right? We got Akbar snowflakes. Huh? See, I'm still a snowflake. I think I forgot to update that in the teaser that went out when it gets posted, saying that I'm going live. I don't even know if I changed the subject. The thing I'm going to be doing tonight is going to be doing a full review of the Pixel 6. Oops, sorry about that. Pixel 6 Pro to go public tomorrow. So I was out getting stuff and ran into something that was supposed to be mailed to me. I did the pre-order of the Scarif Trooper Carbonized Edition, and it hasn't come yet. So I saw it, so I grabbed one. This is in a horrible condition, like absolutely ghastly, like totally crunched. So I'm not sure what happened with the pre-orders. Dark Toy Lord, do you know what happened with the pre-orders? Did something happen where they got canceled? Because I got all the other carbonized figures from this series. All four of those. Well, all the other three. And then this fourth one, I'm not sure, just kind of came out of the blue. Was not expecting to find it. Because Walmarts usually are not good in my area. The thing I'm keeping my eye out for at Walmart now is there's an Ahsoka Mug. I honestly never saw that one listed. It was listed as a pre-order, along with the other carbonized ones. And allegedly, it's still coming. Allegedly. But, even though, hey, Cafe Consortium and everybody else, probably stuck in a container ship. Yeah, two in the hand is, one in the hand is worth two in the bush. So, I grabbed a couple. One is in decent packaging, not amazing. But my hope is, again, that these will ultimately arrive. But, man, this is easily my favorite Scarif Trooper. The carbonized coating looks astounding on this trooper. Like, absolutely astounding. It's perfect. I would love to have all of my troopers carbonized. Yeah, Dark Toy Lord, this is nice. This is nice. Deluxe Art Kit. Yes, big fan. I think if Eclipse Empire is here, he and YouFly1 may have run into that. It's possible they've run into that. And the next thing I need to show you, I was out running errands. Even though I have not yet seen the movie, I'll wait until it's on Disney Plus. Shang-Chi, and this must be one of the characters from the movie, part of the MCU, Legend of the 10 Rings. I don't know if this comes with 10 rings. I don't know if it comes with 9 rings. Don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But anyway, Shang-Chi and the Great Protector. So I get the Great Protector and Shang-Chi in this poly bag. Always nice to get a poly bag. A little off topic, got your color changing G.I. Joe classified Zartan. Oh, I found that on the shelf the other day. I passed on it because honestly, I pass on a lot of the classifieds. The only classified I picked up, really, I picked up Cobra Commander was my prime focus. Because otherwise, you know, just they get out of hand. Also found an extra Maul vintage collection. This is one I've showed him before, so don't worry about a screen cap there. Kurt is here. Is entirely possible. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, Kurt's here. So I've already shown this off, so I'm not too worried about it. Starbucks got their holiday cups. Did they? I thought I saw those today. Although, sadly, the coffee is not happening. Not even sure about the hot... Maybe I'd have to try a hot chocolate, because 'tis the season. Here we go. So I wanted this Maul, because it's easily one of my favorite Mauls. The Darth Maul. Some people go to the mall. I go to the Darth Maul. There we go. Yeah. I've already shown him before, but it was an extra. Because it's like, you know, this is good. Yeah, peppermint hot chocolate, I usually only have to... I have to keep myself to just one of those a year. Otherwise, it's a problem. It's a big problem. And it's good to limit yourself. There we go. Now he's holding it a little better. I like the way he's holding it there. Yeah. Go mall. Half off at the mall. Oh, can't believe I said that. Next thing I got to do, I'll do the video on the Pixel here tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to have to, I got to get a Scotty Vest sent a couple of things. And I want to do the review of the Scotty Vest stuff tomorrow. Because today I got to do the Pixel. Couple of new Hollywood Christmassy Star Wars decor. These are gingerbread Star Wars towels. Gingerbread R2 and a gingerbread 3PO. I've seen these designs before. Do the on-stream parachute characters have a purpose? No, everyone just likes having fun with them. That's the purpose. The purpose is to have fun. Got that. Actually got a couple of those just in case. They're pretty cheap. Also, a May the Merry Force be with you. The Grogu towels. Pretty Star Warsy. Very subtly Star Wars. And Yoda's doing an angel. Grogu's doing an angel, I should say. And then this one. Have yourself a Wookiee little Christmas. With the ugly sweater. Da da da, I'm singing, isn't your night better? New Baby Yoda's Christmas stocking. Yes, you showed me yesterday. Very well aware. Okay. Next thing. Pre-orders. Sadly, the pre-orders that I have, I could only... Dark Toy Lord. You could only order one of these, which sucks because I would have loved to have had 2 of the Emperor's Throne Room, to have 2 Emperors and 2 Emperor seats. Maybe they'll be up for inventory or up in inventory again though at some point. Then I can get a second one of the Emperor's Throne Room. Really nice. There's that, and just one. Sadly, one of Trapper Wolf, because again, you could only get one at a time. So I don't know if they're gonna come up on pre-order again. Trapper Wolf being the Wolf Pack, aka not Favreau, Filoni, Dave Filoni. And the cool thing is, I have this guy's autograph. So I'm hoping that, and the box came in decent shape. Oh no, it didn't. It was kind of bent. I'm gonna have to message them about that. I'm like, hey, the box came bent, because sometimes they send a second one. I mean, that's true. It's bent for real. And this is a collector's item, so I wasn't planning on opening it. The third collector item that came up for pre-order the other day as well, and the good news about this is they're going to be individually carded. The Ponababa and Dr. Evazan are going to be individually carded, so I don't feel so bad about not getting two of these, because I'll get the individually carded ones. If a second one came up for sale, I'd probably grab it, though, if only to get the Cantina bar at the Star Wars Cantina. Yeah, I would love that. Evazan doesn't look great. Ponababa looks outstanding. And, of course, we've already seen that Obi-Wan. And then... Okay, so... I've got tasks I gotta pound through here. Found another mug set. Usually this is the time of year they release new mugs. Unfortunately, the what they come with, the hot chocolate, not vegan, which is really sad because they put milk in it. But this is the Mandalorian set, including an Ahsoka mug. I'm looking for the other Ahsoka mug. This is a part of a set, but there's actually a styled version of the Ahsoka mug at Walmart. So if you get Walmart, or if you get to a Walmart, or if your Walmart's better stocked than mine, I'm looking for the stylized Ahsoka mug. The helmeted Ahsoka mug, for the lack of a better word. There is an Ahsoka mug in here, but it's like, can I grab a mug here? I guess I don't have one on hand. It looks like, it looks like Ahsoka's head, and it's a mug. So that is at Walmart right now. They didn't have it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Any idea where to get an OBS Studio plugin for a Mimi auto-tune effect? No, you're probably going to have to look at Voice Mod. Voice Mod may have something for you. But beyond that, yeah, I don't know. It's either going to be Voice Mod or probably nothing. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen within OBS. You're definitely looking at something external to it. OBS wouldn't necessarily be built for that. I would say Voice Mod would be it on Windows. Thanks anyway. Well, that's your answer. I gave you an answer. That's it. You're going to dig and dig and dig, and ultimately, I'm guessing most people are going to say, yeah, get Voice Mod. Unless that's how you meant it. So Culture Fly started to send out this past year boxes. I've only gotten one of them. Only one of them have gone out, a Grogu box. This is the new Darth Vader box. Love the style, of course. So everything inside, I don't know what's in here, but hopefully everything inside will be Darth Vader-y in one way, shape, or form. You might remember it was a month or two ago when I opened this. Okay, let me move that there. Put this here. Come to the dark side. Yeah. All right. Ooh. All right. What do we got? We have a new Darth Vader t-shirt. That's hopefully medium. Yes, medium. Although, oh my god, this is huge. For a medium, this is gigantic. Holy cow. Here, let's see if I can get it. There we go. What does it say? Slower than you think. Slower? What does it say? Sooner. Beware. The Empire Strikes Back at the theater. Oh, I wonder, was this like a movie poster at some point? Possibly. Well, it's a medium shirt nonetheless. Long sleeve. Try that on. Got a little postcard. I can send myself a postcard. I'm seeing the back of it too, so it's kind of like a spoiler on the back. Postcard. And see, this is the Galaxy box. Remember, this is the one that I opened, right? This is the box that I opened before, the Grogu one, that was styled like a Beskar steel ingot. Make sure this doesn't fall anywhere. This is a. Let's see here. I need the checklist to figure out what this is. This is a napkin holder. Oh, I see. It's a napkin holder, a Star Destroyer napkin holder. Star Destroyer napkin holder. It's Vader. It's got Vader's silhouette. It counts. So another good napkin holder, possibly. just in case, you know, you need to hold your Star Wars napkins. It seems... Is this plastic? Yeah, I guess it is plastic. Okay. I was worried. I'm like, is this like plastic or cardboard? And it's definitely plastic, so it would stand the test of time. This. Ooh, okay. Now we got what is this? Oh, no friggin' way. Oh, no friggin' way. Oh, wow. Okay, you gotta see this. It's like a comic mail away, basically. If you remember the comic books from way back when, I may have to, like, give me a second. I may have to go with a clean view here, because I don't know if I can get back far enough. I'm gonna have to move this the other way, I guess. Wow. Okay. Wait, is that backwards? Villain action figures. It's like a comic mail away. It's hard to. Here. It's about as. Here, let's see. I'm trying to get a good shot, but unfortunately, not sure if it's gonna. Problem is it's too big. All right, here. Let's see. Can we go this way? I can't see, and that's the. There we go. That's kind of. That might be about as good as I can get it here. Here, there you go, Kurt. There we go. Okay, and that's about as there. All right, there's the shot, right there, Kurt. Or Liz. That's about. Here, let's see. Okay, wait. I can get back further. Okay, there. Okay, new shot. New shot in the arm. There we go. Wow. This one's kind of fun. Oh, wow. Dude, this won't be sold in stores either. So, like, you have to get it through Culture Fly. I've never seen that style before on any other print. So that is definitely unique to this box. It's even got Jabba on there, so it must have been Return of the Jedi era. What is the cutest Star Wars figurine? Probably like some of the Ewoks. That kind of goes without saying, though, right? The Ewoks. Thank you, Kurt. All right, let's. I also have a Darth Vader lives, not Darth Vader. Darth Vader, spelled correctly. Unlike the first one that was made, it says Darth Vader. It was misspelled on the original pin, so that would have made it even better. So this is a corrected version of the pin. The pin. There's the napkin holder. They packed it with Vader. I'm glad. We have a Vader planter. Let's see, it says Vader planter. So you can stick a plant in it. Looks a lot like the mugs. I've got so many Vader mugs. Hang on just a second. It was okay. Hopefully you got a shot of that. I got it. What's this? Oh, LED. It's an LED Emperor Palpatine desk lamp. Although it's interesting why they. I mean, Palpatine. I guess it's kind of a Darth Vader theme. Why Palpatine? Like, why not make it like Vader electronic lamp? But again, you don't really see a lot of Palpatine merch out there. It is out there, but not as prevalent. We've got another, and I say another because there are plenty of pint glasses out there. Darth Vader pint glass in box. Okay, just making sure it wasn't like broken. Well, if it wasn't before, it is now. Darth Vader pint glass, and then ooh, this is cool. A cork board, vintage art cork board. All this is licensed. All this is official. So, packed full of Darth Vader stuff. I'm gonna flip to I should flip back to this view. Thank you. Yeah, so we did it. We opened the box. Oh Vadery goodness. Theoretically. Now getting everything back in may prove to be somewhat of a challenge. Is there anything missing? The t-shirt. Although I'm gonna try wearing the t-shirt. Or maybe. I'm sure when Jedi comes running in, she's like, "What's this? I want to see this. I want that." That's what she's gonna say. It always happens. Always. Okay, now catching up on chat. Thank you, by the way, Jono2. Oh, we got a stretch too. Planter or candy corn bowl? Neither. No Chia Vaders. I'm surprised they haven't made a Chia Vader yet. Honestly, the Chia experience that we had was not great. I don't know yet. Yeah, Liz, I don't know. For Hype Train, really? Ow. I mean, we've got Palpatine that comes out. I gotta remember to turn on the lights. I gotta remember to turn on the graphic. Red and green. There you go. Hey, Papa Bear. Good to see you. Bean Boozable? Oh, I don't think so. In fact, when I send this stuff off to Loyal, I'm going to include some Bean Boozleds. Like, here. Then he's going to know my pain. He's going to know my pain. For Palpy's days off, I suppose that's possible. Oops, sorry about that. There's a dad joke in there. Impossible. How do you know a dog can't do something when it's impossible? Paw. Is that Toy Barn? Yes, A. Hayes. I mentioned that at the top of the show, but yes, it is. Just for a recap. What's my most collected Star Wars item? I'm not sure I understand the question. Just could you clarify it? Is there any good 3D printer below 300? I wouldn't. It's not about, good under. If you're 300, you might as well spend 350 and get a Prusa Mini Plus. You won't be disappointed. Let me put it this way. You'd be more disappointed in spending $300 than you would be by spending $350. Go with the Prusa Mini Plus. That's my recommendation. And Papa Bear AZ agrees with me. For a reason. Would you rather waste $300 or spend $350 on a good experience? Correct. There are no such things as Legos. They aren't Legos. They're Lego bricks. So after the barn, tomorrow I'm going to do the, I think it's Fix 'em Dudes tractor. I'm going to do the tractor in this red. Because I'm like, well, I've got it. Might as well use it for something. I mean, then I'll run out, I'm like, oh man, I don't have any more red. Actually, I think I have other spools of red, possibly. Finally getting out of your rut. Finally get your buffer set up. I don't even... Oh, is that a 3D printer thing, gamer? I don't know everything about 3D printers. I don't know everything about anything. What? Weird. Okay, sorry, I was trying to read something and it was just coming across odd. What Star Wars item in your collection is most valuable in terms of rarity? Probably the melted Darth Vader helmet that was sent to me as a gift. We know where you can get more red if you run out. Well, yeah, I messaged David last night about the filament, the silvery filament, or I messaged him today to tell him, hey, this is what I was hoping to use it for. I haven't heard back though. I'd love to use those type of metallic filaments though for it. Real Ace, you'd have to ask someone else in chat. No problem, Joshua. Thank you for clarifying the question. been working on filament management is the biggest issue. Yeah, I try not to. Well, I haven't been picking up much filament, even though like there's a few colors that I would like to try. I mean, first I gotta try to get through what's here now. Who would win in a fight, Wonder Woman, Deadpool, or Black Adam? Deadpool. I would back Deadpool on that. This is a barn for a family or kid who otherwise would not be getting toys this holiday season. So yeah, this is part of Loyal's. There, Liz just linked off the Loyal Moses Christmas print drive. So this and a tractor are going to be going to a kid. I mean, for the most part, I'd say the barn is printing rather well. Shockingly, like I'm surprised. I mean, it's doing very, very well. Do I have another red? I don't know if I have print. This is not printed solid red. This is filament 1 red. I'm not sure. I should have printed solid red. Great cause for kids who are not so fortunate. Exactly. And my barn door doesn't exist, Liz. Probably the largest print. Yeah, this is pretty close to the large. I mean, it's definitely taking up every aspect, every part of this printer. Pretty much every corner, every square is represented with this printer, with this print. I figured out, okay, it doesn't look to be that challenging, pretty easy. I thought, yeah, I can handle this. Still has 2 hours, over 2 hours to go. Is that what it says? Yeah, 2 hours 35. Did you see it? Does it show? I mean, it's a nice little design. I like the way the animals were styled too. It says 147.31. Oh, the countdown timer? Yeah, that's pretty close to what this is going to be. That's the timer. Sometimes I don't reset it every time. Yeah, you can show them that.
Okay, so I got this with my own money that I saved 7 years for.
Fruit Fetty.
Fruit Fetty.
Wait. Yeah, Fruit Fetty. Yeah.
Sweet to Daddy, but it's so good
It's
to me.
very sweet.
It's so good.
Too sweet for me.
This is for me.
No, we've got so many Mimis. This is definitely a special edition Mimi.
I want to see. Sorry, I'm unpacking everything.
I told him. I said, I guarantee you're gonna see it. You're gonna look. You're gonna want to know. Thank you, Liz.
Pace Liz cheered X100, popcorn for Jedi.
Thank you.
Popcorn for Jedi.
Pretty much. Yeah, AH's literal life savings. We're about to begin to learn how to budget and manage, and when you earn money, you can't spend it all in one place. You've got to take care of what needs, what you may need to take care of first, or what you want to take care of first. You can't just grab the first thing you see. She learned that lesson. I had to explain it to her. I'm like, yeah, I know you want that, but you want everything. So just keep your eye out for the thing that you want, because otherwise you're going to get something that you may not want, have it, and then when you see the thing that you really want, you don't have enough money because you've already spent it. So.
Fix'em Dude cheered X100. You can't always get what you want.
No, it's true, Fix'em Dude. You gotta save for it. And Liz, maybe when I'm dead. Maybe. Hey, Breadcraft10. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Oh man. Just buy all the things. Alphen Golf, if only. If only. Not so easy. Hey, Mine37388. Welcome back. You just missed all the fun Star Wars showcasing. Then the cleanup fun begins.
The Golden Boy just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you. Appreciate you gifting that sub. That's very appreciated. Joshua? Or, I'm sorry.
Joshua underscore XP underscore cheered X100. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Hashtag bad cope advice.
Is that from a movie? Is that what that's from? The hype train has begun. You get your Star Wars. I thought you were getting it today, Mine37388. Not today? Guess it's coming tomorrow. By the way, speaking of subs, thank you No More 3 for the cheer. Speaking of subs, it is November, so it's a new month. You may have another free sub to give to some streamer on Twitch. Favorite streamer, assumedly. But everybody, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you have basically a free sub every month. So give it to somebody. Otherwise, that's money that's going to waste. Give it to someone. So you only get 1 every month. I'm going to try to do my best to remind people of this when the first of the month rolls around, because it's an easy way of doing it. It's an easy way of supporting your favorite streamer. Would you rather be in an elevator full of noisy high school students or an elevator full of judgmental middle-aged men? Noisy high school students. You ordered a bunch of stuff for Chris today. Yep, and I sent you money too. Better not get stuck in customs this time. You're re-upping Prime sub. Oh, no worries. No rush. Is there a timer? Do you see a timer? A countdown? Not sure how it works.
Joshua underscore XP underscore cheered X100. Money is good for nothing unless you know the value of it by experience.
What? Yeah, money is good for nothing unless you know the value of it by experience. That's true. That is true. You bought about 5 rolls of filament. Wow. But you made it last. Did he had a sale going on? Is that what was happening? We got a charades here too. You saw Eternals? I'll wait until it's on Disney Plus. Participating No Shave November. Yeah, Movember, I think they call it, is what they call it. Movember. I get a running start in October, and then so that by the time November 1st rolls around, I've got a bit of a head start, because otherwise it's not great.
Pace Liz cheered X100. Meow.
Well, thank you, Liz, for the cat. Can't have too many cats here. Or cat toys, at least. Don't even bother, not that great. Yeah, I'll watch it, like I said, when it's on Disney Plus, that's when I take the risk. Good that we have the print drive command now. Makes it a little easier to pull that up. That's what I'm printing for today. Thank you, Comic Age Clothing. This is the way. Assuming you could hear the sound effect.
Fixum Dude cheered X100.
Appreciated, Fixum Dude. And Joshua?
Joshua underscore XP underscore cheered X100. Standards are always out of date. That's what makes them standards.
Good thinking, Joshua. Whoa, Mine37388.
Mine37388 cheered X1000.
Unbelievable. So it looks like we all get to celebrate. We're all celebrating the fact
just gifted 1 subs.
Your beanbag chair gets here tomorrow. Thank you, Liz, for gifting a sub to Papa Bear AZ. They all feel much better about being here now with the Darth Vader helmet next to their handle. you know, that's how you know you're a cool kid. I mean, you may be cool, possibly, but you're really cool when you have the Darth Vader helmet next to your handle in a Twitch chat. That's a big deal around here. Like, it's a really big deal. You know, you can say I'm a big deal to somebody else now, for real. How to make up for the bad advice you gave her? You gave bad advice? I missed that. Is Darth Vader breathing? Did you hear Darth Vader breathe? I thought I heard Darth Vader breathe. Maybe not. I'm going to go get Emperor Palpatine, if you give me just a moment. And he will help get this hype train going. Keep it going, I guess. Let's go ahead and turn these things on for his return. What is this? Someone has turned me into a toy? This is weird. Very weird. Strange.
Fix some dude cheer Dex 100. Where is your lamp, Poopy Palpy?
What? What? For real?
Eclipse Empire cheer Dex 100.
The lamp? There's a lamp of me? You mean it gets better than I didn't think it's weird. I can't be the only person who wanted to collect himself. Here I am, collecting myself. You can't
Joe
do the
_
same.
Tosh G cheer Dex 150. I love doing Movember supporting cancer and mental health research. This so important.
It is, Joe, and that is why Chris is growing out his disgusting facial hair. Thank you, Comic Age Clothing, for that cheer, and Eclipse Empire. I don't think the lamp of me has batteries, and I don't have batteries on hand. But here is me as a lamp.
Show me what you
wanted
got!
to collect me in the lamp form. No? Can you even see me with the lamp? With the hype train graphics going on here? No?
No more
Maybe?
3 cheer Dex 100.
Thank you so much for the cheer. You are helping keep this hype train rolling along.
Joshua _XP cheer Dex 100. Guess the person who says this quote. Well, if droids could think, there'd be none of us here, would there?
That sounds like an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Possibly. No? Is that it? Is it Obi-Wan? Everyone else, I guess, that was a guess. Everyone else is not having a problem with the audio, so it's definitely on your end. And I can tell you with a great degree of assurance that the audio levels on my end
Krusty
are
3D
just
cheered
fine.
X 100. Guess I should have known by the way you parked your car sideways that it wouldn't last. See, you're the kind of person that believes in making out once, love him and leave him fast.
Is that a quote? I don't know. It's possibly a quote. Sounds like Krusty 3D is singing a song. Is that what that is? A song? It's possible. I would have to look up the lyric. Sounds like Prince? Well, I am definitely not royalty. At all. Not even close. It's not going to happen. Did I just hear a cat? Was there a cat in here? See, I don't do a good job at memorizing the lyrics. In Faulty Giant, you do not have to see yourself out. Although I can tell you on my end, audio seems to be fine, and nobody else has necessarily said everything is low, So I can't do anything else. There's literally nothing, apart from knocking the mic, nothing much that I can do. It is what it is. Maybe it's the hype train that's throwing you off. Talk louder? I'm not going to talk louder. Why would I scream? Thank you for following. I can't read that. Thank you,
Joshua
for
underscore
the cheer.
XP underscore cheerdex 100. Hey Google, play a 4/4 string ostinato in D minor.
I don't even know what that is. Thank you, J. Carlos. Mine37388, thank you for using your Prime sub with me.
Mine 37388 just resubscribed for 6 months.
Or should I
Woohoo,
say
Tilda.
Chris? Not me. The other guy. The lame guy. We by the way, we also have a charades. So, we can try this.
Tulum just subscribed.
Oh, wow, look at that. Tulum, thank you so much for subscribing. And congratulations the other day for winning. Did you win one of the printers? Is that what it was? I do not like candy corn. I think it's disgusting. So does Chris. This is one thing we have in common. Mr. Krabs, that is SpongeBob. I don't do SpongeBob.
Fix some dude cheerdex 100. Palpy charades? This is going to be hilarious.
It's possible. We have about a minute left. Wait. Well, it's not going to work if nobody guesses. And thank you, Joe Toshi, for the 200 beats.
Joe underscore Tosh G cheerdex 200. Yo. Faceless cheered X 100. Wow. Charades with Poopy Palpy.
You got it, Dark Toy Lord. Excuse me. Okay, move on. Alright, remember, when I'm doing this is what I gotta pay attention to. Good job. Okay, now I gotta get you points. Dark Toy Lord. 1,000,000. And I'll give everybody points for the hype train here. Turning off the graphics. Oops. There you go. Joe was talking about Movember. The facial hair is getting at the length where it's just like irritating, and it's just gonna get worse from here. But the problem is like it looks full up front, but the sides just never seem to fill out very well. I don't like how the sides are. So this won't, maybe, you know, by the end of the month, it'll start looking a lot more full. But like this looks okay. I can do a that's why it's easier for me to do mustaches than it is to do the full-on beard for facial hair. Yep, this barn has got 2 hours, a little over 2 hours to go. Have I finished Christmas shopping? I haven't even started, big fan. You just do the stash? That's probably a good idea. I probably should do the same thing. In fact, I may end up... I don't want to give up on the beard. All right, I'm gonna lay down. Your beard fills out so much as mix of black and white. Oh man. Well, some of mine is white. Probably not enough. Oh, give me a second. Charades? I only see one. I only see one charades in the activity feed. Or two. I guess there is two. Joshua got one. Well, I think it's a... Well... Mark, you of you. I was just gonna let y'all go because I was like, someone's gonna get it. I figured someone would get it. I was like, there's no way. It's just too the bang bang is just too easy. I wasn't even gonna worry about Chitty at all. This is a pretty comfortable sweater. Medium. Fits fine. Comfy. Not too big, not too small. Okay, now, the next thing I want to do is lay down my Pixel review. We'll let this drop happen. What a chitty attitude. I agree. I am such a chitty person. I've got a lot of chit to put away, too. I got some chit I got to show you tomorrow. Boop. Let's get it set up. Gonna open up Notepad and the clock. I've got my rubric for the rubric. Alright, here we go. Gonna lay down TLDR. This is the one that's gonna be published tomorrow morning. Pretty soon. I mean, I'm out 8. Tomorrow I've got to record, and I may end up doing this not live, but I got to record the Scotty Vest video that'll be going into the queue. And then tomorrow, remember, we have a guest coming in. So, pay attention. We got a guest coming. David Stevens, Alt Dad Tech, is tomorrow. So we'll be geeking out. Thank you for following I've Betty Boop. IV Betty Boop? Live Betty Boop? And it's interesting, your account was just created 15 minutes ago. You're pretty new. Pretty new around here. Gotta keep an eye on you. Those new accounts you gotta watch out for. We'll have to keep our eyes on you. Yes, Scotty Vest. How we met was not great. I totally take responsibility. It was hectic. But we ended up patching things up. Although I remember it was like it was at an event, and I swear he was looking right at me, and I felt like I got ignored. I was like, what the heck? So Anyway, I got upset. And I shouldn't have. In that moment, I should have breathed. All right, I should have brothed. All right, here we go. Oh, we're gonna wait for this person to land here. This is where I have to cut over, but I don't want to cut someone off from the middle of a drop. You could lose points. There we go. Okay. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I'm streaming live every night with the rest of the community geeking out about one thing or another over on Twitch. Feel free to join us tonight if you are so inclined, or any night of the week, because we're there. Today, I'm going to give you my review, a full review, of the Pixel 6 Pro, or as I've called it, the Pastel 6 Pro. And I will tell you, unlike most reviewers, I'm going to tell you I'm not a reviewer. I suck at doing reviews. I'm good at taking in experiences and sharing my experiences, and more often than not, I pay more attention to the software than the hardware. So if you're interested in a hardware review and a spec sheet, you probably are never, ever going to be interested in listening to anything that I have to say. But if you're interested in talking about the software experience, and then, of course, how the hardware supports it in general to give you an overarchingly good experience, then you definitely want to listen. So the Pixel. This is the first Pixel device that I've ever purchased that I got and did not want to start using immediately. Not because, it wasn't potentially viable. It's just that as I started to use it more and more, my initial impressions stuck. And I will tell you that the Pixel 6 Pro has by and large been a disappointment. Not for hardware, but for software. I'm not so sure Android 12 is fully baked. At least as far as the Pixel's concerned. Maybe 12L right around the corner will be better. I don't know. Maybe Android will be better 6 months from now, or Android 12, whatever iteration. It's entirely possible. All I'm sitting here is telling you right now. I love the Pixel 2 XL. I love the Pixel 3 XL. I love the Pixel 4 XL. I switched to those devices immediately, like upgraded Pixel. Then after the 4 XL, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do the 5. So I couldn't wait to come back to the Pixel. And then I came back to the Pixel, or tried to come back to the Pixel, because I love the Pixel experience. And the Pixel experience to me has never been about the hardware, it's been about the software. And that to me is what's been the disappointment. Though the hardware, of course, you'd imagine would be ample. I mean, the hardware itself, you know me, when it comes to fluidity, and that's one thing I will say for the Pixel experience. It's mostly fluid, with 120 frames per second pushing across the screen at any given moment. However, it is not free from tearing and judder or jank. And there's a lot of it, and it's pronounced, possibly more so with a higher refresh rate than at lower refresh rates, because there's not a lot of margin for visual error as far as that concerns. But that's concerned. But all the more reason why this type of experience needed to be optimized more in software, not the hardware. The hardware is just there to support or reinforce the software. The apps, when they launch, relatively snappy. No doubt about that. Click, tap, boom, 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 boom. It's a snappy experience. You can go in and out of things with relative ease, so long as you don't use a third-party launcher. You have to use the Pixel launcher, because third-party launchers are buggy with Android. All third-party launchers. With Android 11 and 12, it's been a problem, a standing problem with every single third-party launcher. Don't lecture me on your favorite third-party launcher, because I've probably heard about it, and I'm not interested, because they are buggy on Android, and they will be until Google fixes the problem. So as long as you're using the native launcher, things are generally snappy. You can whip in and out. You can even speed up animations, developer options, which you've probably already done on your current Android device. It's snappy. I'll say that. But, you know, because I got to counter the inconsistent fluidity by saying that it is snappy. And we're talking about operations versus animations between those two. Notifications, I don't really like the design that Google implemented with Android 12. It's a little too bulbous for my taste. That's not something that I like. I don't like the way that they implemented app icons at all. And I don't just mean larger icons, I mean specifically app icons. For some reason or another, like certain apps like YouTube Studio, they have this weird coloring of the icon that's not the native icon, whereas other Android versions that I've used, it doesn't look the same way. And maybe that's a Pixel thing, maybe it's an Android 12 thing, I can't tell you. All I can tell you is that I just don't like how notifications look in Android 12. It's my choice. In terms of, let's get back to the launcher, really, before going into the photo output, as I've got on my list in no particular order. The Pixel launcher is very bare bones. Like, it definitely gives Apple a run for its money in terms of bare bonesishness. Like, they're both very bare bones. Like, there's, like, little to no customization options at all whatsoever in the Pixel launcher. It's like they stripped away certain features in the Pixel launcher that used to be there. And whether they build those up or they're just going to keep it clean and straightforward, that's fine. It's just not for me. And I already have stated the certain issues, known issues with all third-party launchers. And unfortunately, even the Pixel launchers, the launcher itself is glitchy. Like, it's glitchy. Like, where icons appear and then they get stuck and you have to reboot the phone in order to clear them out. And, you know, you have to drag and drop and manually organize. And then the app drawer is all alphabetized and you can't put them into folders. It's just so not fun for me at all. I do not like the Pixel launcher. Photo output, ample. I think with enough light, photo output's great. Selfie camera, great. Low light night sight shots, not as good as I would expect, or at least that I've experienced on the Pixel 4 XL. They're sharp, certainly, but I'm not sure if the algorithms have been tweaked for night sight yet on this particular camera. And then, of course, HDR. They've also made this step sideways with HDR, whereas it used to fire all the time. Now, half the time, it doesn't fire at all, which is really disappointing from a Pixel camera. It's one of the reasons I love the Pixel camera, because the HDR worked well. But as you saw in my photo demonstrations earlier this week, HDR does not work very well with the Pixel camera, which is one of the reasons why I'm not sure I could give it just this, you know, full recommendation as I have in the past. In fact, this is probably the first Pixel device that I couldn't necessarily say, yeah, absolutely. The Pixel 4 XL with Android 11 was better than the Pixel 6 Pro with Android 12. It's the software, people. It's the software. In fact, I would say it was better with Android 10, the Pixel 4 XL, than the Pixel 6 Pro with Android 12. It's all about the software to me. The amount of features, pretty full-featured, you know, for an Android device. Clean, simple, straightforward. You don't get a lot of fluff, and that's one thing that Google should be applauded on. I would like to see more Pixel features in Android, you know, for any user of Android, not just these Google Pixel users. And I'll get to some of that in just a second. But generally speaking, I think it's got enough features for the average person to be okay with. Fingerprint sensor, some people have had issues. I have not. I have to state that. It's been just as useful as any other in-display fingerprint sensor that I've ever had a chance to use. Thumbs up for that. A thumbs down, really, right? Thumbs down, get it? Polish, spit and polish. So this is the device I'm using now. This is the device I'm reviewing right now. And what I'm telling you is it needs... I feel the Pixel needs like 6 more months to bake. And I don't mean the hardware. Hardware is going to be the same. The software needs about 6 more months to bake. Possibly. So I'll be watching this with a close eye, holding on to it, of course, to compare with other contemporary flagships as they happen to be released over the course of the next year. But you know, that's the thing. I'm not sure it's got a lot of spit and polish. In terms of customization, not a lot going on here. Thank you, Jedi. I appreciate it. So thank you, honey. I got to finish it. That's Emperor Palpatine's throne room, honey. Honey, I have to continue this. Thank you. Thank you. I'll show it to you in a bit. We just showcased that on the live video. But remember, I appreciate the water, but I got to continue with this review. When you're doing a live video, sometimes you got to roll with the punches. I'm trying to stay as focused as I possibly can on this. In terms of spit and polish, I'm not sure it's there. Give it 6 months. In terms of customization, it's not there. Like, there's, like, virtually no customization to be done. It's not just bare bones Android. It's like there are certain things that you would want to customize that you just can't anymore on the Pixel, which makes the Android OEMs stand out even more. And potentially, hopefully, they will double down on the additions that they place on top of Android, making Android a better experience, as I discovered, at least with Samsung over the course of the past 6 months. Nav bar, something I've got to comment on because it's annoying. I don't like the nav bar at all. I don't want to see it. And the reason why is because A, I already know what's down there. I know how to do the gesture thing. I don't need the hints at all because it's inconsistent, wildly inconsistent between apps. That's a problem because it creates inconsistency design-wise. In one app, it's a white background. In another app, it's a transparent background. In another app, it's a black background. In another app, it's a dark gray background. And then in the task switcher, all the bottom part, and I hate the task switcher, by the way, the full screen grabs. Can't stand it. I use Good Lock on Samsung just to set them as chiclets. Customization. I can't stand the full screen. I can't task switches quickly. And so everything just becomes wildly inconsistent and not customizable at all. And just, it's death by 1,000 cuts. It's one issue that I have with it on top of another. So I don't like the nav bar. Can't hide it. It's a frustration. Dark mode. Okay, this is where I have to put down the phone and say dark mode. It's darkish mode. Now to me, dark mode is full black. AMOLED black. Black, 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 black. Dark, black, dark, black, dark, dark, black. That's dark mode. This is kind of grayish light mode. That's the dark mode here. So after I've gotten used to a true dark mode, as in a black dark mode, it's almost impossible to go back. So I've been spoiled by true dark mode. So I did not like the dark mode. Phone features, didn't have a lot of chance to exercise them. Didn't decide to switch to this device, and for all the aforementioned reasons. But I would love to have some of the phone features that Google's baked into the phone app only available on the Pixel. You can use the phone app on other Android devices, but because it's locked into the Pixel experience, like the call waiting or the what is it? Call on hold. What's it called? They've got certain where you could call into a company, be put on hold, and then it will actually hold for you and then ring you when they've picked up on the other end. So that's nice. They've added those types of features to make phone calls better. Visual voicemail, I absolutely miss as well. It was always easier on the Pixel than it has been on any other Android device, which is sad. So the phone features, I gotta say a thumbs up. Unfortunately, this is more than just a phone. It's a lot more than a phone. Did I mention in the things that I hate? I cannot stand this lock screen. I cannot stand it. I don't like this type of clock. And you can turn it off. You can turn off, but then why have an always on display? You can't use it. I hate this clock, and you can't customize it. It's just two. You get 2 digits, and I don't want 2 digits, one on top of the. Okay, death by 1,000 cuts. The prospect of anybody using this, I think, is high, but I'll come to that when I go into who this is for. The prospect for me switching to this is very, 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 very low, incredibly low, because I have not liked the software experience. Being a software enthusiast, I don't like the software experience on the Pixel, which is what it was all about for me, including and all the way down to the system font. I don't like the system font. It's okay. It's fine what Google's gone with, but honestly, I kind of got used to the Samsung font. I've used other system fonts that I feel are bolder. I feel have more definition to them. The Pixel font is a little too lightweight for me. It's my choice. Overarching experience, it's okay. I give it a B for experience, but I don't want a B experience. I want an A- experience, or at least a B+ experience in my book, as far as software is concerned. But it's okay. It's fine. I don't think there's something that you should be concerned about if you're interested in it. That leads me to one of my last points, not just switchability, but value. I love that Google has priced it in a more affordable way than compared to other flagships, which will hopefully drive prices down for everybody. I don't know if Google offers enough competition with that. But still, I think it would potentially be a tremendous value for anybody interested in the 6 Pro, not necessarily the 6, but certainly the 6 Pro, because I would love to see prices continue to come down. So who is this for? Pixel diehards. Like, if you're a diehard Pixel, like you love the Pixel, then you're probably going to love this. I don't know. I used to love the Pixel. Used to, until I used this. And then I'm like, I don't know if I consider myself a Pixel fan right now. Haven't been since the 4XL. So the Pixel may have lost me. It could get me back. I'm looking for a good software experience. But who's it for? Pixel diehards. Yeah, that's who I would say it's for. Who's it not for? Software enthusiasts, I think, would have a problem with this. People looking for a fluid Android experience would probably have a problem with this. People looking for a customizable Android experience, because remember that they're all like, oh, I use Android because it's customizable. They're not talking about the Pixel, that's for sure. If you're satisfied with your current range of device or your OEM, you're not interested in this device. I really don't think you are. I think the Pixel device was built for other Pixel users. Otherwise, who is it for? I genuinely do not know. I've been asking people, like, who is the Pixel for? Who are they trying to win over? I think iPhone users are happy with what they have. I think Samsung users are happy with what they have. Like, I don't know who they're trying to win over with this. And hopefully they will. Hopefully they'll find an audience. I hope they understand that software is the thing that made many of us appreciate the Pixel. Good to have solid hardware, but I really do miss the software experience. And if there was something to underscore everything I laid there today, it's that. And that's the reason why switchability for me is very, very, very low. I'm not even sure. I mean, I would switch from a Pixel 4 XL with Android 12 to a Pixel 6 Pro. Hello, better hardware, but the same software. But, like, it's not as easy to recommend a Pixel right now. It isn't for me. That's my perspective. Of course, we're all biased. I'm biased. You're biased. We're all biased. But I hope the Pixel software gets better. I will say that. I do hope it gets better. I really do, because I paid money for this device and I want it to be as good as it possibly can be, and I'm not so sure I've felt that to this point. And I saw Loyal Moses pop in. Thank you, Loyal Moses. Good to see you. I'm printing one of your barns. And Lizery made the joke. My barn door is open. Yes, it is. 'Tis open. Let's not save that. Copy that over. Was good luck. Oh yeah, I told you, Zero Cool. Are you liking it? Got your S21 so far, loving it compared to the Pixel 6 Pro. Told you. So smooth with every app compared to the Pixel, it's not even funny. I told you, Zero Cool. I wouldn't lie to you. Mystery Goat says, I feel Android is losing its identity because it's trying hard to compete with Apple instead of just being their own thing. Mystery Goat, that's kind of my feeling, but, you know.
Loyal Moses Chaired X333.
It is always Ugly Sweater Day. Although I think this one is beautiful. It's got Grogu as a Santa. I love it. It fits very nicely, too. It fits very well. I told you, Zero Cool. I told you. See, Liz is right. That's me every day. Thank you for following Jack Bennis and Sacred Etching. Welcome to the Play Shop. Glad to have you here. And Loyal Moses, thank you for the 333 bits. Thank you for the cheer. Very appreciated. Why do they still have witches' hats? That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't changed anything. Your review as far as cameras go was spot on. If you don't zoom in, both photos look absolutely terrific. When you zoom in, the Samsung definitely loses sharpness detail compared to the Pixel. Yep. And that's something they need to change. Samsung needs to up their software game in a big way. You're enjoying Mandalorian like a fine wine. Dude, I'm Equalizer, Zero Cool. You know, I don't make recommendations often, but if I suggest something, there's a reason. Very, very rarely will I lead you astray. Very rarely. You joined after seeing Chris check the temperature. Well, thank you, Sacred Etching. It's warm today because I got the sweater. You insulted your sweater before you knew it was printing the barn, so you made up for it with bits. Oh, thank you, Loyal. It's okay. They're called ugly sweaters. Target has these. Target. This is a Target acquisition. Medium. So I'll be wearing this and other ugly... I don't have a lot of ugly Christmas sweaters. Don't have a full... I have only a few. Maybe I might get like one a year, possibly. So far liking the Samsung. I mean, it's not without its share of problems. Like, it's definitely not the perfect phone. There are definitely some things that kind of frustrate the hell out of me, but for the most part, so I'm loyal. I'm gonna do this. I don't know how much you want me to print. I'm gonna do the barn and the tractor basically because I've got. I mean, I think I got the other red. Cause I'm gonna try another red for the tractor. Have to ask, on the season finale of The Mandalorian, we saw Luke Skywalker appear. Did you get it teary-eyed? I did not. And the reason I was happy, I was like, whoa. The problem is that the deep fake, or not, I know that's not what it is, but the facial technology they used on Luke's face was, it pulled me out of the moment. I thought it was very poorly done. In fact, there's a deep fake out there that nailed it. And that guy who did the deep fake of Luke that was better than Lucasfilms got hired by Lucasfilm. My hope is that they rework that so that the deep fake becomes the default, the go-to, because they can do that. They can go back and edit it and re-upload it. Your wife bought one today. It says Mary AF. My it's like, have yourself a no wait. Mary Force be with you. That's what I'm supposed to say. Star Warsy. Mary Force be with you. You're tempted with the OnePlus 9 Pro. I would only get it on an extreme discount with a caveat. The cameras A are not that great, and B the OnePlus 10 Pro would be coming out at the beginning of the year, so you're 3-4 months away from that. Because I debated it too. I'm like, well, maybe I want to try it, if only to try the new software, and then I realized, oh, the 10 is right around the corner, so I might as well just save my money. No point in spending it now. I mean, the Samsung, I mean, if you needed it and you can get a good deal, the S21, I would probably even told you to wait, unless you're in a cycle, because the S22 is right around the corner. Allegedly has the same cameras, but I don't know what else is going to come with, so hopefully it comes with better software smarts for the photo output, because I definitely want to see a lot of improvement with the photos. I can't stand the Samsung smartwatch. You'd love a good hardware phone with no cameras. Oh, you never use them? Oh, wow. Did you watch all the research they did for the Luke scene? I did not. Hope that's coming up with their sale. I don't know if it's going to be like an extreme sale, though. Just remember the new... That's what I'm saying. You're getting the new OS when it rolls out with its final iteration soon. Like, it's not finalized now, but it's coming soon. What are your issues with the Samsung smartwatch? I think I don't like the software. I think it's not great. And the problem is that I can't delete some apps some Samsung apps that I don't want on the watch. You can't get rid of it. So I'm like, why can't I get rid of this app? I'm never going to use it. So it's just cluttering up the place. I think that's short-sighted. So I'll wait for another Android Wear watch if I use it. Because I've currently got an Apple Watch on order that I got for my heart specifically. You know, I haven't measured my EKG in a few days. I feel like I've been doing better. Today I felt like I had some palpitations for one reason or another. What's my current phone of choice? Air Jordan. I've been talking about it over on TLDR. The family, as you know, is well. Latest version of Samsung Watch runs Android. It does. Wear OS. All right, we got a charades. So, actually, I think it's. I think. So now you have the first and the third word. TX Redneck got it. Thank you, Kurt. No, remember, and of the. It's like I have to explain. And of the. That's what, when I do that, it's the. It's not watch. Liz, you weren't even close. Oh, I screwed that up. Add points, TX Redneck. There we go. Screwed that up. And the barn is looking good. You suck at charades? Oh, well, get to practicing. The barn's coming out okay. It's got about an hour 45 left, so it's been going for about 8 hours. I hope it doesn't fail at this point. That would suck to get this far. Although I'd be surprised. That's the problem when you leave like many devices around. Like the problem, what happens is that you get like you go to grab one device and it ends up being another. It's like, nope, that's not the device I need. I need just one device to rule them all. Although now I'm using the same case on both my devices. 10 hours per barn. Wow, it's gonna be a lot of print for the giveaway. Well, that's why I'm doing a barn. I was like, all right, well, what could I do? Well, I got the red on here, and red was one of the colors for the barn. I'm like, all right, I'll do a barn. Although I think I have another red filament. I gotta check. The tractor should take less time. That's the one for tomorrow. Oh. And that's, let's see here. At shop. Badger Mountain Research. Let's see here. Farmhouse, windmill, farm fence. The Fix 'em Dude tractor. Any color. I'm going to go red, of course. Let's see here. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, the tractor shouldn't take that long at all. Well, by comparison, 5 hours? 4 hours. So the tractor's a 4-hour print. Be a nice red tractor. Of course, I can also do it in John Deere green. Huh? Gonna print some fancy barn doors. Robotech, I'm not sure the model has barn doors. Here, if you want to participate, this is where you go. You print your own or participate. Right there. Rough Rider says John Deere green's the best green. Well, I don't know about that. Some people say so. Everything is made to be safe for kids. Correct. I don't even think there's any moving parts for anything. Nothing that could potentially break. This is probably, you know, I can't remember the last time I had a 10-hour print, honestly. I started it about 9 hours ago. I did not buy the Home Alone Lego set, sadly. You grew up on a farm? That was only John Deere. I grew up near farms. Nope, no moving wheels on the tractor. No moving parts. Unless you rip the head off the farmer. Well, I'm sure some kid will do it. Thoughtfully original Stormtrooper. Is this the one you linked me off to earlier? Oh, yes. The coffee syrups. For Canada. Coffee, you can only have Stormtrooper coffee syrup in Canada. Yep, there's a Home Alone Lego set now. I think it was one of the Lego ideas. Came out of the Lego ideas. You're sorry, the link was... You should be sorry, Liz. How dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna have to follow up on that Trapper Wolf. I'm like, I don't like... Hopefully they'll send a new one. But it's their fault. Like, you send me collector items that you ship in that are exclusive, that you ship in boxes that are garbage. Working on the farmer's coffin? The coffin? Gamer says, Gamer260 says, lightweight, 7 days is my current record. Dang, dude. I've got a mini. I'm not sure there's any model out there for a mini that would take 7 days. I tend to print small, though. I like the smaller ones. Captain Rex. This is the Bad Batch Rex. Oh, I love the soft good tunic. Rex from the Bad Batch. Because he's all dirty. This is the one I showcased the other day. This is another Walmart exclusive. Wasn't happy with the one of the boxes. But he has not come up for again for me. Wow, yeah, and he's even got marks up and down his arm too. Star Wars food stuff, thank you. Most of that is probably not licensed. Can I get this? Oh yeah, I can. Wow. This is spectacular. It's got the hood. Will it go over his head? It'll go over his head. Put you there, Rex. Wait a minute. The R2-D2 Tamagotchi is not Star Wars food. Bizarre. Well, there are a few cute things. A lot of overpriced stuff. A lot of overpriced stuff. I see some Galaxy's Edge stuff. Some things that I know I could get or could have had somewhere else cheaper. Oh, there's a Holiday Pyrex. Sometimes you got to be careful when you buy or try to buy licensed items on Amazon, or you think you're buying licensed items, but a lot of this stuff isn't. They're bootleg. And sometimes I can glance and look and go, yeah, I've never heard of that brand, or you can tell it's just a little off. Like, yeah, I don't know if that's official. Sometimes it is, and many times it's not. Like, especially like the things that are priced like really, really low. The Star Wars stuff that's priced really, really low. Probably not licensed. Who slapped me? Christmas Star Wars Pyrex is in store at Costco. Is it? I've been there, but they didn't have any. Unfortunately. There are Liz, Amazon had it at I thought a pretty decent price. $39. I think that's the going rate for it anyway. I'll put it on my wish list. Here, look. Bang, wish list. There you go. There's my wish list. Saw it on someone's Costco video today. Some of the unofficial stuff now sells for more than legit merch. Well, it depends on what it is. I mean, not if you're looking. It's easy to get snagged by a bootleg. Yeah, if I check Costco, I mean, they got some Lego stuff on sale, some books which I've seen in store. Yeah, they definitely don't have it on the website yet. If they do, I've seen some of those things in the store as well. $24 at Costco. Wow, dude. Well, unfortunately, our Costco around here is, even though it's the headquarters, not as good. You'd imagine it would be, but I don't like tripping to Costco. Although I will say this, they they added self-checkout at Costco, and that makes all the difference in the world. Like, just getting more and more people through the line. The thing that annoys me most about self-checkout is that inevitably I always get caught behind like 6 people who have never used it before. That annoys me. You know, they're trying to save time, which is great, but the problem is they hold everybody else up. You're meaning collectible knockoffs. It is a real group who collects them, and one of the knockoff Yoda sends for 10. They sell for 10 grand. Wow, Jakandar, it's incredible. I don't know if I'd want to spend that. Certainly not on a Darth Vader bootleg. Not sure I could justify that. Like, when I know it's not a licensed product, I'm not always willing to spend, good money. Now, I've purchased things in the past, like 3D printed stuff, that now I can print myself. Costco needs to do curbside pickup? Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Costco is always crazy. Like, nuts. Yeah, I never look forward to doing Costco. I'm like, can we do it online? Do I have to go? They have a couple deals that for what we get, it's better to get at Costco. Just cutting out the Rex. Costco delivers? Oh, interesting. But the problem is that they do deliver, like the 2-day free delivery or whatever, but the problem with that is only the things on the list. And there are some things that Costco has that aren't available online to order to be delivered. I've discovered. Becomes a challenge. Rex and Effects. That sounds like a band from the 90s. Sith Lord Britt, thank you so much for your support. And
Sith Lord _Brit just resubscribed for 8 months.
Shout out to Sith Lord Britt. Give her a good old bang SLB. She's one of the people that you must follow if you consider yourself a Star Wars fan. If you consider yourself a 3D printing fan. If you consider yourself a fan of awesome people on Twitch. And she's absolutely a must follow. One of the nicest people that I've met all year through Twitch. I've met a few people that I'd be like, dude, yeah, awesome people, good people. She was helpful the other day with Gimpy during that stream as well. I've been trying to get and I've reached out to a couple people, but they haven't been very responsive, to get other streamers who might have no audience crossover with ours, like to do like a charity stream for Gimpy. And I haven't got many people to respond. And I know the holidays get a little crazy, but it's like he's almost halfway. Gimpy's almost halfway. So I don't know what it's gonna. I think what it's gonna take is like someone with a really big push, because you know you almost got to get to community that's beyond the one that you already have, which is why I love raids.
Ian Douglas 736 rated my stream with 5 viewers.
Well, thank you so much, Ian. No, it can't be Ian. It's gotta be Ian, right? Yeah, Ian. It's Ian, correct? Is that a good guess? I'm just guessing. So now, Ian, thank you for the raid. Shout out to Ian. He is a technical interview coach with live Q&A about the job hunt, resume reviews, interview practice, and more. Ooh. All right. He's a must follow. I mean, I'm not looking for a job, but, you know, that sounds like someone who's very helpful on Twitch, and he knows tech. So, Ian just earned a follow. And a big 3D printer nerd, too. Very nice. Well, Ian, you may be interested in what we're doing this year. Well, I'm not really doing anything. I'm a huge Prusa fan. We gave away 3 Prusas last week. Loyal Moses gave away 2. And then Prusa gave away 1 directly because we were doing a charity drive for Gimpy. His house burned down in the middle of his 6th Twitch stream. He was a quadriplegic since birth. So we're raising funds for him. And then if you're into 3D printing, then you may be interested in what Loyal's spearheading, and that's specifically helping print toys for kids this Christmas from around the world. So that's what I'm printing tonight, a big barn. That's one of the models. And I'm going to be sending him this model to distribute, as well as, I think, a tractor. And maybe some other surprises for Loyal. Loyal may be getting some other surprises for me. It is possible. Loyal's going to get a little... It's not exactly a care package. Then again, it's not an I don't care package. Something in between. So welcome, Raiders. I geek out about one thing or another here. I do 3D print too. I 3D print something new every day. Charity drive was awesome. Setting up to print Loyal's models too. Great, Ian. Glad. I'm good to know you're on that page. Glad I don't have to explain everything. Although I'd be very happy to. Anytime someone says, "Oh, 3D printing," well, you got to know about this. You got to know about that. Is it a big bag of money? It is not, Loyal. It is not. Sheep. You need to print sheep when they come out. I don't know about the sheep. Maybe I have a feeling that when all the animals come out. See, I would love to have those. I'll be honest. The animals, they're kind of fun, but like Star Wars characters in the scene, they all that kind of have like that chunky kind of theme to them. Wouldn't that be fun? Star Wars characters modeled like that. I think that'd be great. I think that would be a blast. I would love that. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love that? People who aren't Star Wars fans, for one. But, I think everybody's a Star Wars fan. I think they're Star Wars fans whether they know it or not. They're Star Wars fans lying in wait. You think that'd be great? That's what I'm saying. think it'd be fun. According to the chart, I think Chris Pearl is more of a nerd than a geek. Oh, really? That's the problem. I'm fuzzy. Would you want to do a hybrid crossover with the cooking community? They're very active with St. Jude's. I mean, I'd take it. Look, I would get this campaign in front of anybody who'd be interested in kind of doing it, right? Doing a charity stream and driving awareness to it. And I mean, as much as I know many streamers, I'm not sure how many of them are clued into doing charities like that. Even though I think it's worthwhile. They may not be inclined to do it. But dude, if we raised $8,000, you know, our mouse fart, you know, group of people. I mean, I'm not saying 300 people is not small on Twitch by any stretch, but like, you know, some people have like thousands upon thousands of people. So I've sent it to I'm not going to name names because I don't want to shame them, but like I've sent them to people like, hey, check this out. It's a fellow streamer, dude. Make a 3D printing pancake machine? Like, print a pancake machine? The chart? Oh, thank you. Krusty's got the chart. I've probably seen this graphic before. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, I'm probably right in the middle. Extrude pancake batter in shapes. Yeah, I've seen that. Well, you could do it, I guess, if you model it. Like, very thin. Certain day the 3D printed toys need to be shipped by. You'd have to ask Loyal. Tag Loyal on that, Robotech. I'm not sure. It's entirely possible that they need to be shipped real soon. That's why I'm doing it now. I'm not going to wait. I'm still looking for potentially to nail it. I would like to get... Oh, December 1st to the 10th is the deadline. I'd like to get the silver filament for the snowflakes. Like my Akbar and my Forlom. But, you know, barring that, I may just continue with the red for now. Or maybe another color and then spray painting them silver, which is not as much fun. Pancake printing machine. Oh, cool. We don't do a lot of pancakes. That's pretty cool, though. It's pretty smart. Do you feed it something and then it prints it out for you? That's pretty cool. Currently unavailable. Probably an arm and a leg, too. That's something you'd want to have to be perfect if you're going to spend the money. Oh, that's Jules' review of the pancake printer? Funny. This is their group on here. Good Crusaders raise 169. Wow. Well, Good Cause Crusaders. Yeah, but see, that's the thing is I'd rather have a personal connection with one of the streamers because otherwise it's just another... I've had a lot of people reach out to me for various and sundry things in the past, but inevitably it's the people that I'm connected with that make the deep... I have the deepest possibility of making a connection with. I thought of somebody else here. But like I said, I gotta be really careful. I gotta set the who else could I ping? I'll leave a note for myself to get to. Did I contact Bob Ross? No. Don't ever buy any Bob Ross stuff. Don't do it. Not a good thing. Bob Ross, unfortunately, his estate does not pass on to his family because of contracts. Yeah, you're lucky I'm straight up PLA. Whew. He was hardcore robbed. Yeah, no doubt. I think I watched that, I watched the, it was on Netflix. It popped up on Netflix. I'm like, oh, jeez. Then I was mad. I made a mad tweet, woke up the next morning, it had like 600, 700 some odd retweets or favorites or whatever. I quoted Bob Ross today on my TikTok. I did. I don't quote a lot of people, but when they got a quote, something that's quotable, I'm like, eh. That's one thing I probably should be doing more is like quoting people specifically, so it's not just me. But, you know, when I find a good quote, when I run across a good quote, then. Yeah, his business partners, yeah. Quote unquote partners. Oh, Man Cave, did you see it? You see them as well? Or did you see the whatchamacallit? The documentary? Jedi? I don't know where she's at. She wanted it. I was in the middle of the Pixel review when she was asking about the Emperor's throne room, and they don't have it anymore. I can't get it on Hasbro Pulse, which is, I'm not happy about Hasbro Pulse. Hasbro Pulse is, I'm not thrilled with Hasbro Pulse. I'll just say that. They've got, oh wait, yeah, see, sold out. The Emperor sold out. I gotta get the Wolf, Trapper Wolf. They have another one of, but my box did not come pristine. I'm like, hey, this is a collector item. So, in the past, they've sent me duplicates, which is fine. I'll take a duplicate for free. But I want the Emperor's Throne. This is the one I want. I would want a duplicate of this one, but they're sold out, and you could only buy one at the time of order. So it sucks that this is the only way of getting the chair. I don't know if it comes with the backdrop too. Yeah, I think the chair, the backdrop, and then the figure. Yeah, I'd want that, you know, because why not? Getting late? No worries, dude. I can definitely tell Loyal's got a channel because wait, hang on. Papa Bear has a benchy. Papa Bear has a benchy. Look at that. Papa Bear's handle. Papa Bear must be a printer as well. He is. How often do you stream? You streamed yesterday. And your 3D. Okay, I'm going to follow Papa Bear. And so here, shout out to Loyal. And shout out to Papa Bear. If you are a streamer and I forget, or we forget, or we don't see it, apologies. Like, I want to shout out every streamer that comes in here, no matter what they stream. I don't care what they stream, because it's good to support all the streamers. Support all the things. Although no supports on this barn. You're not streaming yet, just got all the gear to start? Oh, yeah. You don't need much, really. And you could just do the, oh, you love the ugly Christmas, do they call them ugly Christmas jumpers there? The ugly Christmas sweater, Grogu. The Santa Grogu in the pod. You don't have anything worth streaming? Neither do I, but that didn't stop me. This is, honestly, I've seen a lot of okay bad Christmas, ugly Christmas sweaters. This is a fun one, because Grogu in the middle, but you also have Mudhorn, Mando, and then Mythosaur skulls. So it's like, this to me is like a full-featured ugly Christmas sweater. Full-featured. Which I totally appreciate. 4 years streaming this month. Nice. 2.5 years of 3D printing. Well, I'm only on, like, what, 9 months of 3D printing? And I've been streaming for 14, 15 years. Although, I haven't been streaming on Twitch in a dedicated way like I have been this year. So this year was probably, I would count this year as really my first year on Twitch, though my account age is 14 years. Because I signed up when it was Justin TV and just didn't use it because I wasn't a gamer. And Ustream, I handled things well enough for me, way back when. Now, unfortunately, this is not a ulti-stick plate, so you're not going to get the texture, Loyal. How many 3D printing are here right now? Let's find out. We can do a poll. Do you 3D print? Yes. No, but I want to. Nope. There we go. Poll has started. Cancel the print. Well, loyal. He's too particular. Did I ever stream on Real networks? Buffering. Oh my god. I remember Real. Real was great back in the day. For what it was great. Define people? Well, that engineered. I don't know if I could go that far. Fix him, dude. Well, I'm printing one of your models tomorrow. Well, there you go, Loyal. There's your answer. The people who are listening, the people who are participating, we got a poll going on right now. Do you 3D print? This is a question asked by Loyal. So a few of you don't, but you want to start. See, I figure as much. The bug will bite you. A few things I got. Oh, man. Ouch. Used to watch Real Networks. Think it was so amazing on your Palm Treo. Never had a Treo. I know they were all the rage. Never got one. Honestly, up until the iPhone, I really wasn't much into phones. The iPhone changed everything for me. It really did. That's why it's bittersweet. Man Cave, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't, Man Cave. Maybe you shouldn't. Yeah, you need a 3D printed Intel logo, Man Cave. You're gonna have to go resin printing? Yeah, dude, Jakandar, I would I wish. I wish it was easier, I should say. I would like it to be easier. Kiln Palm for sure. Wow. You're a human extruder? That's... Well, aren't we all? Doesn't that mean we're healthy if we extrude filament? Oh, someone's full of it. It's great to take something inside your head and turn it into a real thing you can hold in your hand. One of these days, I'm gonna model a really chubby Vader in Tinkercad, and it's gonna suck. And I won't put it out there for anybody to print because it'll be laughable. Has Chris tried Polywood filament? No, I have not. I only have a simple nozzle. It would chew through it. Sith Lord Brit, we were just shouting you out. I didn't know you were streaming.
Sith_Brit rated my stream with 46 viewers.
Hello. Brett, what were you up to tonight? Everybody, hi, I'm Chris. We may know each other because I've been in Brit's stream. I am a nerd / geek, huge Star Wars fan. I'm wearing a Grogu ugly Christmas sweater. Got it today at Target. What do you think, Britt? What do you think? I wore it because I knew tonight you were going to raid me. I was like, you know, tonight I'm feeling it. I bet you anything Britt's going to raid me, so I better be prepared. So I'm going to wear the thing that would make Britt very, very happy. And this, I figured, would be for you, right? So I wore this just for you. And for everybody else, don't feel left out, I wore the Return of the Jedi shirt. So, you know, Star Wars all the way through. And of course, I'm wearing my Call Me the Boss Darth Vader pants. So, Sith Lord pants. Sith Lord sweater. Just opened a Captain Rex from the Bad Batch in his tunic. Right there. You 100% believe you should, Sith Lord Brit. You should. I also found a Scarif Trooper today at Walmart, even though our Walmarts out here suck. This is the carbonized version, which I think is spectacular. Easily my favorite. And right now, usually I 3D print Star Wars stuff. But I am printing, and when I say that, like, I was doing, like, snowflakes yesterday. Like Admiral Akbar snowflake and a Forlom snowflake. Because I'm such a snowflake. You know, I showed everybody I got this as a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, Emperor's Throne Room, the vintage collection. You gotta check out the Discord. The Discord's got, like, all the pictures. This is a barn that I'm printing for Loyal Moses' toy print drive, printed toy drive. So I'm contributing to it in a small way. These are very bloody snowflakes. I wanted to print them in silver. I'm not sure I want to do them in white. I want something that they kind of stand out. Maybe I should go white, but you know, this kind of white is kind of a given, you know. Yeah, so I figured, why not? Thank you for following Mikey Lakes. Appreciate it. Welcome to the play shop. What were you up to tonight, Britt? Playing a game? Printing? Generally doing things with those prints that I could never possibly imagine doing? Yeah, Aveline, I've got there are 70 of them to print. I decided to go red, at least with these. That may, I don't know. I would like to switch to possible silver. Juana had a dream, use 3D printing design. No! That doesn't count, really? I don't know if I've ever dreamed about 3D printing. That's one thing I don't think I've ever dreamed about, to my knowledge. Working on a Mandalorian cosplay thing. Same thing. Different thing. A clearer icy blue translucent might be nice for the snowflake. Actually, do I have a translucent blue? I do. I did all the Star Wars snowflakes in them. But I wanted to try that. Someone mentioned, I think Liz mentioned the translucent filament yesterday. That's the one I wanted to test. But since I had the red loaded, I wanted to do the barn. You just gave her a follow. Good, big sports fan. You should follow. If I'm saying you need to follow him, then you need to follow him. Silver would be neat. That's what I'm saying, Aveline. I want to do silver, but I don't have silver filament. I'm not even sure I have that much more red. So, but I figured, I'll do a big red barn. Why not? Because everyone else is doing the small things. I think I saw Buana tweeted he's doing the chickens. Or he's doing some chickens. Well, who's doing the barn? So at least someone's got to get a barn. You got a roll of mixed tape Force Ghost Blue from Jesse PLA. Oh, nice. I hadn't seen that one. Printing tape tray's moving so much. It should be. Like, it's taking up the entire tray. Hey, Real Tommy. Good to see you again. Do I still have the Vlogger Heavyweight Championship belt? I do. I have it amongst a whole bunch of things that I've accrued over the years. Including that. That was a proud moment when I was handed the Vlogger Heavyweight Championship belt by you. Take care, big sports fan, too. Ooh. And tomorrow's Friday. So remember, Friday we've got, I'll be interviewing Alt Dad Tech. If you thought about going to TikTok, you'd be perfect on that platform. I'm on TikTok. Wait, there you go. Right there. There's the link. You can do bang tick, bang talk, bang TikTok. And the link populates. It's magic. How strong can these filaments get? Jakandar, I'm not sure. I mean, I suppose it depends on how they were printed. I think ABS is the strongest. But you got to be careful with it, especially when you're printing. Krusty would know. Loyal might know. Other 3D printing people might know. I don't have any experience with filament beyond PLA. I like how this is printing, though. It's like, it's clean. This is a 0.20. It's very clean. And I really do hope that whoever gets it appreciates it. Yeah, I don't want to print something that just feels like it was a waste, you know? Yeah, these red snowflakes, I'll do more in red, because why not? PETG. I have one PETG filament that David sent. I haven't used it because I haven't been doing blue. CNC Kitchen on YouTube does strength tests. Very nice. Thank you, Real Tommy. AKA Tommy. Tommy was actually a he was on an episode of MTV. What was it called? What was the show called? This was years ago. MTV had a show, and I watched it too. I was like, whoa, it's pretty wild. MTV's Made, that's what it was. Tosh.0. I was on Tosh.0 as well for the my dogs, the Star Wars dogs, the dogs who are no longer around. That was my Tosh.0 hit. I was just curious because I would like to be able to print protective stuff for the grandkids' electronics. They are, let us say, hard on electronics. Yeah, I know a few people like that. What's wrong with pineapple pizza? Oh, everything. Everything is wrong with pineapple pizza. Well, nothing wrong with pizza. Nothing wrong with pineapple. But there is something wrong with pineapple pizza. No, that's a lie. That's an urban myth, Fix'em Dude. They never played music on MTV. Ever. They never played it. Yeah, Wicket died about 2 years ago. Just shy of 2 years ago. And then Pixie died earlier this year. January, February. Yeah. So. But they were around for 16, 17 years. You know, you get used to them around and then they're not there. And then you get used to them not being there. You're allergic to pineapple. Oh, yeah, that's right. Last bits of pineapple I had burned my mouth. Too acidic for some reason. Like, seriously, burned. Burned my mouth. Fruit that burns your mouth, man. Like, what do they think of next? It's like the pineapple had it out for me. Like, yeah, eat me, I'm gonna burn your mouth, man. Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I remember having the old Beavis and Butthead game on my PC. Why did I hear something over there click? This print is very satisfying. It is. Very geometrical. Where you blast Jedi for the power of the dark side when we were at Flogger. Barely. Barely. That was a while ago too. You have a bowl of curry with your name on it? Well, Sith Lord Britt, go eat it. Go. Don't let me hold you back. Like, you know, very often when I raid, it's like, hey, I'll talk for a minute or so, and then I'm like, all right, I'm out. Because it's like I'm tired or I'm cleaning up, doing something, having a noise on in the background. It's kind of fun. Any tips for helping with zits? No. I do not. Go to YouTube, possibly. Loyal Moses is if I remember correctly, he is a zit influencer, which is what he prefers to be called, by the way. I genuinely don't know. You gotta be careful, though, because you can bruise yourself. I've done that. Rob Jedi Bob, I am printing. Unlike what I normally do, like you can tell with, you know, my get up here, I usually print Star Wars stuff. So I've printed over the past day or so some Star Wars snowflakes, Akbar and Forlom. This is actually a barn, not for Barnacles, but a barn for the print drive. So there's the link. This is going to be printed out and then sent to a child who would otherwise go without toys this holiday season. You're talking about imperfections on the 3D print? What? No, there are no... If there are imperfections, like, these are minor compared to some imperfections I've had. Not an influencer, he's an enabler, he gives stuff away. That's true. You still remember when I used to do a 24-hour stream? Yeah, few people do. Someone was asking about that the other day, too. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do it again. Too much. Too much going on. Too much happening. And Zenumton ended up getting his filament, and he tweeted earlier, and we asked him to, so that was good. I like when we do giveaways, and the recipients, if they don't tag, you know, after they get it, you know, it's like it's a small thing to do. Like, that way I get to accelerate it. I get to tweet it out. I get to say, hey, we helped someone get something. See, inevitably, if you hang out here, even without me being, you know, understanding everything about 3D printing, inevitably there are so many people here who do. You could ask a 3D printing question and someone would inevitably have the right answer for you. Your prints look amazing. I'm talking about how sometimes you get random bumps on some of my print layers. Oh, it could be the filament, possibly. I mean, it could be like 1,000 different things. I've never really had any globbing. I've never had those types of zits. I'd imagine, I think it's because your filament could be too warm, too. The zit question was about bumps and prints. I know, Liz. God. I need to come with my own sarcasm tag. Couldn't believe Jerry didn't know about those. I know, it's funny. It's like, wait, how did you not know I did that? It's funny how that works. My facial hair. It doesn't look long, but it is. You can't tell. I mean, it doesn't look very thick there, but it's thick. Like it's coming in. The problem is a lot of white. Hey, thank you for following, Shadow. It's thicker. It's coming in thicker, but the problem is that it's gonna be peppery, right? It's gonna be white with black. It makes it difficult to read the chat when I'm wearing these white shirts, huh? Or white on the shirt. What's my favorite non-Star Wars 3D print? I don't know. Have I done anything like that apart from the barn? It's possible. You hate it when beards get to that itchy link. You're at right now. It's at the itchy stage. I need a sarcasm sticker. That's true. Avaline. Inevitably, I'll get over the hump, right? The itchy stage. Get a good brush. Beard cream does help. Your beard's almost chest length. Wow. That's crazy. I've never grown it out that long. I don't know if I could. I can go a bit, like 2 months, I think is the most I've ever gone with a beard. The most. Like 2 months. I don't know if I could go longer than that. Because if I did it now, it'd be like, I would just look weird. I'd look weird with a beard. People would call me Weird Beard. It's annoying when you sleep and roll over on it. Oh, I bet. Salt and pepper beef jerky. My beard does not taste like that. I have it on good authority. My beard does not taste like salt and pepper beef jerky. When I feel my mustache on my top lip, it's time to trim. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel. I could let it go for another week before going, okay, I need to kind of cut that out. I need to trim that there. Just nip and tuck without eliminating. And I'm debating whether or not I grow out my hair as well. So it'd be poof, big up here, big down there, and at the end of November, basically just go shave it all off. The coins are amazing. Oh, my coins, yeah. Modeled by Fix'em Dude. You know, I'm feeling we should raid Free For All Show tonight because he raided us.
Joe underscore Tosh G cheered X 100 Chris Beardio.
Beardillo? That's about right. How big is the barn? As big as the plate. Huge. One of the biggest things, seriously, I think I've printed ever. Easily. One of the biggest things I've ever printed. So I'm thinking Free For All Show. think that's it. Is that the handle? Yeah, free for all show. Thinking that for the raid. Do 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 do. Now I've got that song in my head, and I'm gonna sing it out loud. Now it's in your head too. Hey, how was the music today? Was it a pretty good volume? Was it okay? Hang on, I'm gonna try something. People are gonna get annoyed here, but is that? Oh, it's soft, isn't it? Oh wow, maybe was I too soft? Wow, was I too soft? Maybe not. Someone was saying I was too soft, but like when I look at the VU meter, yeah, it is a little low. Why? Has something else been messing with my stuff? My stuff. Sound settings. Weird. There was music today. You should have been hearing music in the background. I see it here. Can you not hear it? Do I have to play it? It's a bit low. Can you hear the music? Because I can't. Hang on. Yeah, there's music. I don't want it too loud, but there's definitely music. And I know I have volume too, but like it's the question of how loud, how not loud. It's lower than normal. Well, I definitely had to adjust certain things. Is my audio lower than normal? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Scotsman. Lower is better. That's too loud. Really? Sounds like someone clapping their hands. Clap your hands. Dun 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 dun. You want to have like enough of a sound, you know, enough volume, but not too much, right? It's like finding the balance without being too loud. Topping out. Been listening in headphones. Hard to hear you over music if any louder. Interesting, really. Right now, a barn. I'm printing a barn for Loyal's print drive. The print has about less than an hour to go. And we are going to be rating Free for All show. Oops. Who's playing a game show. You have to leave. No worries. Aveline, thank you for being here. I want to muffle my toots. I do. I do that anyway. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Really appreciate all the support. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the force be with you always. Feel free to use that Perillo Raider emote if you are a sub. If you're not, you could use the free emotes. Although I don't think you can use the free emotes on other channels. I think it's just on this channel. I'll be back again at 6 p.m. Pacific tomorrow for a Friday interviewing Alt Dad Tech. And we may have Tamos GTD. We may have to do that charades tomorrow. And then we also had an Aziz Light that I wasn't able to get to before the raid. May have to do the refunds on both of those. But thank you once again. We're going to be Tuscan rating Free for All show. It's kind of like a game show on Twitch. Fun guy who remembered me. He also raided the other night and then donated to Gimpy's fund, which is rather outstanding. Oh wait, did I guess I raided. Okay. I raided. I was.
Oh, Chris, you couldn't have come at a better time, Chris, because let me tell you something. We were in a fucking, okay, she's got COVID, all right? She's got COVID at the University of Nevada, Reno, which is a total disaster. We're all talking about
What?
people in our family not getting vaccinated.